spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Carolina Panthers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Now a 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Has his man. It's Shakir. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. 2nd and 9 from the 44. To throw, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Shakir hauls it in. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. Prater's kick is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. A great field position for them, Charles, to start that drive, but not a lot of yardage to be had. They do, however, come away with a long field goal. Yeah, and that's a plus. I mean, give them credit for that. They start the game 3-0. Don't come away empty-handed on this opening possession. And one other thing, it's a 50-plus yard field goal. Let's give the kicker a little respect as well. Those kind of kicks aren't routine.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, looking to put a drive together.
Black shot. Here we go. Here we go. Smash. Black. 95. Cut.
Throwing. Young. They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Young to throw it. Lets this go for Renfrow downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. You look at this Buffalo defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. That's to his running back, complete. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
10 cycles.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
6, black 40.
Looking to throw, Young. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
Absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Ready?
Young. The open man here, Renfrow. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Ready.
45-yard line.
They'll play fake. Now Young. Sliding out of the pocket. We'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Blue,
line.
32. Smash, red. What, yellow, line.
Young to throw it. Being chased out left. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. To the air, Allen. in there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
That's an early scrambler to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Forced out to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Up the middle, it's Cook. Well, he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Cook up the gut. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Bills are going to have a first down. Allen now looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Prater on to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Bills 17. Panthers nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
The scoreboard tells the story for them a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
That's taken in. It's Xavier again. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Set, go.
They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Red, 38.
Now Young. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Young now. That is caught. McMillan with it. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. An extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Allen. And he's got the hook up to Moore. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 29 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
24, Panthers 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And he's got this down to the 35.
On the ball. On the ball.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Short throw, hauled in by Trimble. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10.
To throw, Young. That one complete to Ligon. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Hut. 60 red. Hut.
Now here's Young. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Back ready. 33. Yellow. Go pink. Yellow. Go. Hut.
Here's Young. Buying time to his left. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Young. Escaping the pressure right. They'll find McMillan here. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing, Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down, Bills.
Alert! 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 What's that?
They run again on first down. Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter from Charlotte. Now Allen. Open man downfield. It's Palmer. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Bills first down.
Motion man is Shakir. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 7.
White. Let's go. Set.
Young to throw it. Now caught by Trimble. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Ready?
Now Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Green Jack. Fuse yellow. Ready?
2nd and 1. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. And Xavier Leggett, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. A beautiful fake. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. To the air, Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
They've certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Now Allen. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
It's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Allen now looks to throw. Shakir hauls it in. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Bills.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Allen. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Steps away to his left. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. One final try here for Allen. And this is caught. He hits Noel. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
And the Bills first down.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Here's Allen. Being chased out left. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Now Allen, gotta have this one. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. He's at it again, Charles. He had a pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
That's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready?
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina! Chuba Hubbard, 30 yards. And the Panthers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
37. Bills 27.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's second down. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. To throw is Allen. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Tershawn Wharton in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Allen. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
The guy with 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. A tackle made by Dorian Williams.
Red, cycle. Set, hut. Set.
Now Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. The 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
Here, hut.
Young checks this down to Hubbard. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
And Young's going to throw it here. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Ready. Go red. Red. 38. Smash. Red. Green jack. Red. Yellow. Black shot. Ready.
4th down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.